Most people assume that old age is all about slowing down, taking it easy, and enjoying the fruits of one's life's work. And while that can be true in many ways, there's a side of aging that rarely gets discussed, a side filled with quiet suffering, preventable regrets, and truths, if ignored, can make the later years of life far more difficult than they need to be. The truth is, old age doesn't automatically bring peace, wisdom, or comfort. It brings the consequences of the life you have lived, the relationships you have built, the habits you have formed, and most importantly, the awareness or lack of awareness you have carried. The reality of aging is harsh, not because life suddenly becomes cruel, but because life becomes brutally honest. There's nowhere to hide from the truths you once avoided. Let's start with one of the most uncomfortable truths. Your body is not invincible. You have probably heard this your whole life in different ways. Take care of your health, eat right, exercise, and sleep well. But when you are younger, you can afford to be careless sometimes. Your body bounces back, you recover. But after 60, your body doesn't bounce back at the same way. That one bad fall can become a long term injury. That one missed health checkup can lead to a serious diagnosis. Your body becomes more fragile. And that's not weakness, it's reality. Many people suffer in old age because they ignored small signs when they were younger. Aching knees, minor chest pains, blurry vision, poor posture. All of these things, if left unchecked, can evolve into major issues that affect not just mobility but independence. What's even more painful is that many of these issues are preventable. But we live in a world where people treat health as a reaction, not a priority. And old age becomes the price you pay for a lifetime of neglect. The second harsh truth is this: loneliness is real and deadly. People don't talk enough about how isolating aging can be. Friends move away, spouses pass on, children get busy with their own lives, your social circle shrinks, and sometimes the silence becomes louder than you ever expected. You can be surrounded by people and still feel completely alone. And this kind of emotional emptiness isn't just sad, it affects your health. Studies have shown that chronic loneliness increases the risk of heart disease, dementia, and depression. It can be as harmful as smoking. But loneliness doesn't just happen. It grows silently when we stop reaching out, when we stop building relationships, when we choose pride over forgiveness, or when we let resentment separate us from people who once mattered. As we age, it's easy to fall into the trap of thinking they should visit me or they don't care anymore. Waiting for others to come around leads to bitterness. Being proactive leads to connection. Here's the third truth: if you don't deal with your emotional baggage, it will haunt you. So many people walk into their 60s and 70s carrying pain they never healed from, grudges from family disputes, guilt over past decisions, anger over lost opportunities, or trauma from relationships that never mended. These emotional wounds don't just disappear with time, they settle in the mind and body, often manifesting as anxiety, irritability, restlessness, or even physical illness. You might think, what's the point in digging up the past now? But the truth is, the past isn't in the past if it's still controlling your present. Old age doesn't give you the emotional freedom you expect if your inner world is still chained to old hurts. Emotional healing is not a luxury, it's a necessity. Whether it's therapy, honest conversations, forgiveness, journaling, or simply acknowledging what you have been through, something must be done. Because if you don't make peace with your past, your future becomes heavier than it needs to be. Let's move to another truth. Financial stress doesn't magically disappear. Many people reach their 60s thinking retirement means freedom. But for countless seniors, retirement is a word that brings anxiety. Why? Because the financial reality is harsh. Medical bills increase, inflation continues, and if you haven't planned or saved well, those so called golden years can feel like a financial trap. Relying on others, whether it's children, government support, or pension systems, can leave you feeling powerless. Here's the reality: money doesn't bring happiness, but the lack of it can bring stress, loss of dignity, and dependence. It's crucial to prepare early. But even if you're already in your 60s and haven't done enough, it's never too late to start managing your resources wisely. Downsizing, budgeting, passive income. These are not just financial strategies, they are emotional safety nets. Because stress at this age takes a bigger toll than it did before, and you deserve peace, not panic. The fifth truth is this: your relevance doesn't expire, but your confidence might if you let it. One of the quiet forms of suffering in old age is feeling invisible. Society has a way of making people feel like they don't matter after a certain age. You are no longer the decision maker, the trendsetter, or the one who gets asked for input. And if you are not careful, you begin to internalize that irrelevance. You stop speaking up, you stop exploring, you stop learning. But here's the truth: your value doesn't increase with age or decrease with age. Your experience, your wisdom, your stories, they matter. The problem is not that people stop valuing you. The problem is when you start believing you have nothing left to give. When you stop trying new things, when you stop evolving, when you stop contributing, that's when life begins to feel hollow. Confidence doesn't retire when you do. Confidence is a mindset, and one of the greatest gifts you can give yourself in old age is the courage to keep living, learning, and loving boldly. Volunteer, teach, write, mentor, share. Stay connected to life because relevance isn't a label, it's a lifestyle. Now, here's a difficult but important truth: not everyone will be there for you, and that's okay. It's heartbreaking to realize that some people you were always there for will not return the favor. Some friends will disappear. Some family members will distance themselves. Some people will only reach out when they need something. This hurts more in old age because you start to realize how little time you have. and how much you long for meaningful connection. But this is the time to stop chasing. This is the time to let go of expectations, waiting for people to show up, to appreciate you, to treat you the way you deserve can lead to unnecessary pain. Instead, focus on those who do show up. And it's okay to be selective. It's okay to walk away from relationships that drain your spirit. Another truth no one talks about: routine can be deadly if it lacks meaning. A lot of older adults fall into a dull, repetitive cycle: wake up, eat, watch TV, sleep, and repeat. At first, it feels like rest, but over time, it becomes a prison. The human soul needs purpose at every stage of life. It doesn't matter if you are 16 or 76. Without meaning, life feels empty. And in old age, that emptiness often turns into quiet suffering, boredom, restlessness, low energy, and even depression. So, what's the solution? Find something to wake up for. Meaning doesn't have to be grand, it just has to be real. Create a routine that nurtures your soul, not just fills your time. And finally, the hardest truth of all: you are responsible for your own joy. In your younger years, it's easy to believe that your happiness depends on external things: your job, your relationships, your children, your possessions. But aging teaches you something very different. As time passes, the outside world becomes less predictable. Children move on, money comes and goes, health fluctuates, and in the end, what you are left with is yourself. That's why it's so important to build a deep, loving relationship with your inner world. Learn to enjoy your own company. Learn to find peace in silence. Learn to appreciate the small things. Stop waiting for someone else to make you happy. Joy is something not to be given, it's something to be created. Yes, it's okay to feel sad sometimes. It's okay to miss people, to grieve what was lost, to wish some things that had been different. But don't let those feelings become your entire identity. You still have life left in you. You still have laughter waiting inside you. You still have sunrises to see, books to read, people to meet, and reasons to learn. It all depends on how honest you are willing to be with yourself. So take care of your body, not just when something breaks, but while it still works. Nurture your relationships, not just out of duty, but out of love. Heal your emotional wounds, not by burying them, but by facing them. Plan your finances, not out of fear, but out of self respect. Keep learning, not because you need to, but because you want to. Forgive yourself, forgive others, protect your peace, and above all, choose joy. Because no matter your age, it's never too late to live again. Thank you.